Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by Mark Sparky McKEOWN. What's happening, Sparky?
Glad to be here again, mate. All good, man. How have you been?
I'm doing good, mate. Back in the bubble. Good to see boxing back. You must be absolutely over the moon. I mean, you wanted a big fight. You've got a big fight. 6-0 guys. A wee bit more experience than you in terms of fights, but an undefeated fighter like you, young like you, hungry as you, you must be over the moon to fight somebody like Brad DAWS.
Aye, definitely. That's what I say. See, even before I turned pro, like when we were planning on going pro, I wanted these 50-50 fights early on. Like, I'm in this game to get myself tested, and this is a good fight, a good step up, and I'm more than confident in doing the business.
What kind of performance can we expect from you then? I mean, he hasn't fought in probably a year and a half. You were lucky enough to get out, I think it was October or something along them lines. September. You were lucky enough to get out, so you're going to be more non-run ring rust, if that makes any sense. But he's been out for a longer time. Do you think that's going to be a major factor in this fight tonight?
Well, see, to be fair, like, I've not even really thought of that. Like, I know I've left no stone unturned. I've had a perfect camp. Preparations went great, so I know I'm firing on all cylinders going in there, so we'll need to be ready for it.
What can we expect from you tonight? Can you go in there and you managed to get a stoppage in your last outing? Are you hoping for very much the same this time out?
Well, I never really look for the stoppage, but if it comes, it comes. I'm just going to go there, stick to the game plan, and if it comes, it comes.
What have you seen of Brad? Have you watched him or any of his fights, and what's your thoughts on him as a fighter?
Seen wee bits and bobs, man. He's a good fighter. I know he'll probably be in the same wavelength as me. I think he's coming to win, but I just can't see myself getting beat tonight.
Like I say, you've turned pro at probably one of the hardest times right now. No fans, you're in bubbles and all that sort of stuff. So, are you itching for these fans to get back so you can showcase your skills in front of a live audience, not just the audience on IFL TV and ESPN over in America? But how desperate are you for these fans to get back in these arenas?
I'm dying for the fans to get back in. Like, the amount of messages and stuff like that I've had off people wanting to come to the fight and stuff like that, it's been brilliant. But I know everybody back home's going to be watching, just like see all the kind of local pages for Coatbridge, everybody posting stuff, that see the support of it. It's been unreal.
And you'll be on IFL TV, so there you go. I mean, we've got your back.
Getting the name out there, everybody's going to be tuning in, man.
Definitely. The featherweight division right now is a hot division. It's a talented division. We spoke a little bit off camera there with Shabazz, who's with Ben Davison, who's maybe a potential opponent. I mean, you've got obviously Jazza Dickens versus Kid Galahad, the whole British fight for the world title, great fight. I'll get your thoughts on that, and obviously Josh Warrington losing to Lara last weekend. I mean, so the division right now is heating up quite nice. You must be excited.
Aye, definitely. See, just watching all the kind of a few of the names that you mentioned there, like Warrington and stuff, it's just the division's buzzing now. It's class watching guys that are a few levels above you and stuff. It's just brilliant to watch.
Can I just say, your sort of style is similar to like a Warrington, is it not, in terms of the pressure fighter sometimes, and you throw like 100 punches around. So, would you say you've got a similar style to Josh?
I would say it's a bit similar. Like kind of come forward, educated aggression. I mean, not reckless. He's good at what he does, and I was gutted to see him getting beat last week, but I know the kind of champion he is, and I know he'll bounce back.
That's what I was going to ask you. What were your thoughts on Josh's fight last weekend? I mean, it did seem like it wasn't the Josh that we all know and we've all witnessed in the last few years, because he's beat guys like Lee Selby, Kid Galahad, bloody Carl Frampton, to name just three. So were you as surprised and as shocked as the majority of us that he lost last weekend?
Just basically what you just said there. Like, he just didn't look to have the same fire as he usually has, and like kind of, I don't know, it just seemed to be a wee spark missing for him.
We mentioned obviously the featherweight division, and we're lucky to have in this sort of country to have Jazza Dickens against Kid Galahad fighting for the IBF world title, Josh Warrington's old title, but to have two guys like Kid Galahad and Jazza, they fought I think it was 8 years ago for the British title, but to have them fighting for the world title, I mean, it's good for this boxing in this country, isn't it? Oh,
definitely. I've followed Jazza's career for years. Like, even before I turned pro, I've always kept an eye on him. I met him years ago back in the amateurs, and I just kind of kept track of his career since, so it's been good, man, to see him progressing so well, and he definitely deserves this world title shot.
What's your thoughts on the fight prediction, maybe?
I would say Dickens.
Aye,
Jazza, all the way.
That's how. Well, that's why. But you seem to be like a sort. You followed him all his career, so I won't ask why. for yourself and that, when you see, we spoke as well, we spoke about Josh Taylor, me and you and Lee McGregor, and we've seen them sort of like Josh flying the flag for Scotland for the last few years now. We've got great fighters coming through in Scotland, and Willie Hutchinson, Lee McGregor obviously, who's fighting for the European title next month. We've got Cash Farouk, who's obviously, he's with Eddie Hearn now, he's doing his thing, he's got a good fan base and is a fan friendly style. I mentioned Willie Hutchinson as well, who's doing his thing as well. But then we've got Mark McKeown. You're coming up quietly, but you're definitely one to watch for Scottish fans, not just Scottish fans but British fans in general, aren't you?
Aye, definitely, man. I want to be kind of on that platform the next year, 2 years, kind of jump on their shows and stuff like that, and then hopefully down the line, if it keeps going the way it's going, hopefully have shows with people on my undercard and stuff, so that'd be great if it could pan out like that.
Well, you keep the faith, mate. You never know what's going to happen, but fingers crossed we can get the fans back and we get back to some normality in the near future. But quick thoughts on Lee McGregor's European title fight, and obviously Josh Taylor vying to become the last undisputed Scottish fighter since Ken Buchanan. So your thoughts on them two fighters just now?
I was messaging Lee a wee while ago, and it's just, see the way he's tackled, like the show's been cancelled and stuff like that. He's just got a really strong mindset, and I know the way he trains and spars and stuff like that in the gym, so I just know he's going to come out of this on top.
And Josh?
Josh, I just can't see him beating Josh, to be fair.
Yeah. I agree with you, Mark, to be honest. I'm probably biased. I've got my Scotland hat on every time I speak to Scottish fighters, so you can hate me or love me for that, but that's just me. But final thought on tonight, what can we expect for you? What can the fans expect on IFL TV who are going to watch this fight against you and Brad Dawes? What can we expect from you tonight?
You can expect a explosive fight, me coming out, starting fast, finishing fast. Same as. Mark, I won't keep you much longer because I know it's getting a wee bit on now, so good luck tonight. Obviously good fight against you, Brad Dawes. It's refreshing to see two young fighters put that 0 on the line and not want to protect that until they're 15-20, so well done for that and good luck tonight, my man. Okay. See, just before I go, can I just give a big shout out to my sponsors?
Yeah, let me get my camera, let me fix my camera then, mate. There we go.
My sponsors have been great, backing me all the way. Obviously, without them, like this just wouldn't be possible. And just a sponsor that's missing for my top. I didn't get time to get it printed on when I was getting them made. Is Conley Sports. Just like a kind of close friends brought out, and Enigma punch bag and stuff like that. So thanks to him as well.
Well said. But remember to get that printed on your t-shirt next time, aye? Mark, well done, and good luck tonight, my man.
Cheers, man. Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers, mate.